Hey guys, meet Oliver and Bradley, two amazing producer friends of mine who you may have already seen in some of our videos on the Waves YouTube channel. Now, I was chatting with Oliver recently and he was working on a mix and he was struggling with it. You know, the usual kind of thing. I've been working on this mix for too long and I've lost all perspective, that kind of thing. And I thought, hey, you need some help with that. You should meet Bradley. He's always got some cool mix tricks up his sleeve. So I introduced them and they set up an online mix session between them. And in this video, you're going to see how they linked up and what they got up to.
Hey, Bradley, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for taking the call, man. I've been working on this track for hours and days, and I have so many questions, so thanks for taking the time, man.
I'm going to send you a link right now through Wavestream, and you can just click on it, and then you'll hear exactly what I got in my session on your computer. So, does it sound good?
Yeah, that's sick. Wait, so you're sending me a link and I can hear your DAW in live?
Yeah, straight up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to save so much time.
All right, so check it out.
Okay, great. I'm good. I'm in. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Yeah, dope. Let's start with drums. I always feel like that's the foundation of every track. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. My issue with the drum right now is it's playing on its own. The verse hits and everybody else hits at the same time. Now it feels full and it feels nice, but I feel like my track is thin in the intro. And I don't know what you could recommend so that my drum can sound fatter, I guess, for the lack of a better word.
No, that's good. That's good. So I would try some parallel compression. Let's try this out. So we got the intro here. I'm just going to duplicate the track and I'm going to pop the drums down when they come into that kind of intro part where they're full. I'm going to make that separate from the intro drums. And I'm going to send 100% of this to the API 2500. And then I'm going to compress it a 6:1 and we'll go like maybe, 10 millisecond attack. I think that's good. We'll still keep the transient punching through and we'll compress really hard on this. And then I'm just going to blend this in and it's going to bring all that low level information up in the drums, which is just going to give that thick, punchy fatness. So check it out.
Yeah, that was great, man. That hits perfectly.
So should we just put that across all the drums? Because like now I feel like when those drums come in, they feel like weak compared to the intro.
Yeah, 100%. I thought it was just the intro, but I guess, I needed better perspective. And yeah, it just sounds great. Let's leave it there the whole time.
All right, so let me give you an A-B here of the parallel compression in and out. It's almost like, how did you live without it, bro?
Yeah. Dude, that was perfect.
You know
That's amazing. Yeah, that's 100% what was missing. I didn't think of doing that. So no, it's great. Now I'm just wondering, bass-wise, my room is not like treated at all for bass, so I'm always confused how to make it fit in. The sub, the bass, the mids, I just don't really... Anyways, how's it sitting in your room right now? Is it good?
Yeah, no, I mean, bass is a common problem in a lot of rooms, you know what I mean? I tuned out this room like crazy, spent a lot of time and money on it, and the low end is a little funky on the bass. Let's check it out, and I think we can easily get that kind of rocking a little bit more with some R bass, or we can try, even simply just some parallel compression with like the MV2. That's always a really cool thing on bass.
I'm actually not familiar with any of those, so that's pretty cool.
MV2 is like a classic, man. It's unbelievably good. All right, so cool. So let's lock in on the bass and the drums. I'm just going to solo these out so you can really hear what's going on here. Yeah, dude, that really brings like some serious fat, thick gooiness to it. So
yeah, I was gonna say
for
that
sure.
Easy, man. MV2, I have to try it out.
Yeah, definitely give that one a shot. And also, I think this bass could use some harmonics. You know what I mean? Because it feels a little scooped, and I get it because like the genre, you're trying to get that bass to cut. But I think with like some harmonics, we can make it just a little bit more fuzzy. let it latch on a little bit better to those drums.
Sounds good. And what do you use for that?
I mean, I think the Magma BB tubes is like insanely good for that kind of stuff. So let's just try it out. My favorite thing to do on this is make sure that I turn the bass relief up just a little bit. And we'll mess with this because I don't want to like distort the crap out of like the lower stuff. The good thing is about this bass is it's doesn't really have a whole lot of subby stuff going on. So we don't have to use much of the bass relief, but this will just basically make sure that it doesn't hit the distortion with the super subby stuff. And then I just mess around with the Beauty and the Beast, and we'll mess around with type A and B and just kind of see what fits. And then sometimes I even like to just parallel it in, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Try it out.
Should we listen to that in the mix?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, cool. Check it out. What do you think, man?
That's like both fatter and more exciting at the same time. It just really brought it out. That's incredible. Both of those together, man.
Yeah, it's getting huge, dude.
Yeah, 100%. But now I'm wondering, are the vocals standing out as much? Because now the drum is really fat. Now the bass is fat, and now the drum is fat. How do you make sure that the lead vocal is really standing out and making sure that everything is glued, but also sort of coexisting properly together? Great
question. I noticed you got a lot of you got vocal effects and stuff like Ovox on there and everything. So let's just check out this Ovox stem. And we can mess around with a couple things. Like, for example, when the drums and the bass are getting like really thick and fat, you really want that vocal to be on top of those things or in the middle and pushed out front a little bit, right? Like, we really don't want to lose the vocal, obviously. It's like the key thing in the song. So you have this vocal comp here, and then you have these Ovox in between. So these are going to a mix bus here on this lead bus. I think right at the end of the lead vocal bus, we can pop on the CLA vocals and use the parallel compression. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And then also just like adding some width to kind of make the middle of the vocal thicker and take up more space in the middle. That's a really good way of doing it. So I'll just show that to you real quick.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So the first thing I do is like, I don't really want to use any EQ because I think your EQ is really good on the vocals. I'm just going to kind of like turn all that off. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of this widening with the pitch knob or fader. And then I'm going to push a little bit of this parallel compression with the push. And then if we really want to go aggressive, we'll do like some spank or some wall on it. But this is like money, man. This is going to sound so good. Check it out. Yeah, dude, that's like your record's starting to come together. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, but it's the hardest thing to do. Like everything that's lead vocal, I never know how to position it properly. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's front, but it's not taking too much space.
Totally. Lead vocals are tricky. The more you have like competing elements, the harder it is to really like make that vocal stand out and have that star power still, you know?
Yeah, dude, this wave stream thing is a lifesaver. I remember we used to like send out tracks all the time, and we just did this in like a few minutes. It's crazy. We're definitely doing this next week again.
Like, I hate getting notes and like going back and forth over Dropbox links and shit. Like, that is so whack to me, man. Yeah. Like it's like we live in the future, dude. Like it's 2024. It's like we just got to keep going. You know what I mean?
No more demo version 13.
Yeah, no doubt. If I can get you to approve this like right now on this stream, then I mean it's better for everyone. You know?
Yeah, man. But thank you. Honestly, everything you just said right now really, really hyped up the track. I'm really happy. So thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Oh, for sure, man. I'll see you next time. All right.
Cheers, man.